Okay, so today is the day that we are going to code the key to the black Fiat 500, which, as you probably are aware from a number of videos ago, it didn't come with a remote key. So, long story short, this is a key purchased from AliExpress, which cost, I think, just over £10, sent from China. And in there is the microchip already. It's not just the casing, it's the entire key. Comes with a battery, and I think there's two types of chips that come in these keys. One is a Delphi, and I think the other is a Magneti Marelli. And I believe that it's the Delphi that we need. So, key has arrived. It's come uncut, so you then have to go to your local key cutting place and pay for that to be done. So that was 15. So in total so far this key owes me £25 in total. So that's the first thing. I'll just shut that back. Then the next thing is you've got to get the key code for the car, which obviously is a code that is attached to every Fiat 500. You've got to go to in my case, a Fiat dealer, hand in your V5 to show that you're the owner of it, otherwise they just won't give these things out. And in this case, they've issued me with a, I'm not going to show you because underneath there is the key code. They'll issue you with a piece of paper, and on there is the key code for the car. So we have the key code and the key. We will now need to code this to the ignition, and that is done via a laptop and multi-ECuscan, which is a software program. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and do this ourselves without the need for an auto technician or an auto locksmith to come out. I really don't know where this is going to go, if I'm being completely honest with you, because this can either go, well, it's going to go one of two ways. It's just going to work, or it's not going to work, and I'll potentially end up bricking the car and have to get a locksmith out to properly code it. But I mean, it's not going to cost me any more money. It was just I'm trying to save money by trying to do this myself. So yeah, so let's get on. Let's get down to the car and let's see whether we can do this. Okay, so this is going to be quite difficult to try and film this all at the same time, also without giving too much information away and security and stuff. But basically, we're connected to the laptop on multi-ECuscan, and at the top, I'll just hide the VRM. Right. So at the top on adjustments, you see we've got key programming. Now, notice the warning: do not run this procedure if you don't know what you're doing, as this procedure may permanently disable your keys. So make sure you have all the keys. So I have the I've got the spare and the main, and basically this should make me run through everything and guide me through. So let me see what I can do, what I can record. This is a learning experience for us all, I think. So let's give it a shot. So I've just put in the key code, which I'm obviously not going to show you. And this is the next question: this function may damage your vehicle. So let's see what happens. All keys must be learned. The keys not inserted during the process will be disabled. So it kind of wipes out any keys that you previously got registered to the car, and it keys some new ones in. So yes, So please insert key 1, press Y to continue. So key 1 is going to be this key here. So let's put it in. So into the ignition, press Y to continue. Key authorization valve transponder not valid for this vehicle. Ah. Why not? Why not? Why is this not working? So this is clearly not working. This is what comes up, and I've tried using Google to work out where it's at, but it just seems that I don't know, I have the right key, but maybe this is more complicated than I thought, rather than just simply just putting a new key into the ignition, whacking in the key code. And at the moment I'm struggling, because if the transponder is not valid, then I can't manipulate that anymore. So I don't really know what I am going to do. I think I've run out of options, because there's a few people that say the key's got to be, I don't know, somehow like pre-programmed or something, and yeah, I'm not really sure. So I don't know. I'm lost for words, really, unfortunately. I thought this might have been an easy fix and an easy sort, and it's clearly not to be the case. So I think we're going to have to call it a day and go for an auto locksmith to get this key coded, which is not what I wanted, because it's an additional cost. And I thought, well, I've already paid out of an eye on a key and everything, so you'll have to bear with us on this one, and we'll come back with the other solution of what we're going to do. So we've basically had to get the key coded, and because I had the key and it was already cut, the guy came out and done it for £50 and said about how it does need to be pre-coded, and sort of explained it through his sort of system of pre-coding it and then putting it in the ignition and then doing it all through that. So yeah, I'm going to need probably some expensive equipment if I want to keep doing that, or I just keep calling him out. But yeah, big disappointment, unfortunately, with the key. And then finally, just to let you guys know, a couple of days ago we had the MOT done, and it's initially failed on the indicator, unfortunately, indicator bulb. Didn't appear to work, but just repassed it. There's one advisory that there's a rear exhaust clamp missing as well, but I've never really noticed it either, because it doesn't clang, or there's no real, there's no noise coming from the rear. But it's an advisory anyway, and so I'll probably put one on before the sale. So we're pretty much there. The car is incredibly dirty at the moment because of the weather and the salt that's been spread about on the road. So it still does need a really good clean up, but we are there with the black one. Everything is good. Full MOT on that one. Just remind you, I think it's about 55,000 on the clock, Cat S, which was damaged to the sill. And although it's a pop, it's got air conditioning and lounge seats in it, so it's a bit more desirable than a normal pop. But yeah, so
that's pretty much it for the black one. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified of more videos, and I will see you all very, very soon.